Hey guys, it's Oscar and on the Space Couch today. I was going through the cross sections from The Last Jedi and I spotted what I thought just felt like a scaling problem regarding the Millenium Falcon. So let's just have a quick look at the Millenium Falcon. This is the Force Awakens version from Complete Vehicles. So we're all familiar, of course, with the size. And you see the people in the cockpit here. So I think it's Han and Rey there. And then you see Finn and Chewie here. So you get a sense of the size of the ship. Now, that's that. And we're all very familiar with the Falcon. Then think back to the ATM-6, which is here, and how huge that is. You can see the people. For instance, there's one of them there. There's the pilot and the commander stuff in there. What a huge vehicle that is. And you remember when you saw the film, how enormous it appeared, certainly when it's compared to the standard Walker. But then I was looking at the scale comparison. I'll just move this slightly over so I can bring it in closer. And you see here, where is it? The Falcon and the ATM-6. This does not look right. I remember the ATM-6 being enormous. It towered over this. In fact, this scaling actually looks more accurate. Because let's just have a look at the AT-80 from Complete Vehicles, and you'll see what I mean. Sorry, it's just take me a moment to just find that one. In fact, here it is on the front here, and you see the size of the people in it. This looks like it's much more in scale to the Millenium Falcon cutaway. Do you see what I mean on that? Where it's like the ATM-6 is enormous, but the Falcon is almost the same size. The length of it versus the height of the ATM-6, which just doesn't seem right. So this, lengthwise, is 34 point something meters. The ATM-6 is 36 point something meters high. And Kylo Ren's shuttle is about the same height as well, according to this. And I just don't remember them being scaled that way in the film. I will have to watch the Battle of Crate again to see, because you know sometimes these things are subjective, and while it doesn't look that its length would be the same height because you're used to seeing it like this, if you saw it like this or like this stood next to it, then maybe it would be. But I don't know, it just didn't feel right when you look at the scaling, how massive the ATM-6 was compared to the Falcon. The Falcon is not the same size. It can't be, otherwise it would be huge. Like I say, this is a much better scaling of those. But then you see this for the, what were they called? The Star Fortresses. And this, I expect, was probably about the same size as the Falcon, but it was also not the same size as this. I just think that scaling is just inaccurate somehow. Just doesn't seem right. But that is just something I stumbled across while doing a deep dive into The Last Jedi Incredible cross sections. Because I thought, it's been ages since I've had a look at that. And I wanted to have a look at the ATM-6 versus the ATA. But then when I was looking at the scale comparisons at the sizes, I hold on a second, that just does not feel right. It could be right, and it's just, you know, how your mind plays tricks on you. But I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Why don't you guys let me know what you think? Do you think that scaling is off? Or are your memories that the Falcon was about the same size in one dimension or another as the ATM-6? I don't really think there's any shots in the Battle of Crate where it literally flies past the walkers. So it's difficult to get a real sense, but I will have to try and watch the Battle of Crate again just to see. Because like I said, I do think that scaling is off. So anyway, guys, that's just what I thought I'd bring to your attention. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.